Good morning. Today is Friday, April 24th, and I am going to take you on a tour of the nursery to see what we have in stock. All right, we still have lots of nice blackberries in quart pots. Cotto, Sweet Arc Ponca, Natchez, and Triple Crown. We have a few red raspberries now. These are Georgia, which is a thornless summer red raspberry. We still have tons of nice elderberries, wildwood, Marge, Bob Gordon. In the larger pots, I believe we just have wildwood ranch and Marge in the larger size. um, just one indigo treat honeyberry left there, but we do have some smaller ones in back that can come out now, I think. Blueberries. Again, we have a bunch more blueberries in back that I'll be bringing out today or tomorrow. We've got Polaris in the 2-gallon pots, St. Cloud, Blue Crop, Blue Ray. Blue Ray is the only one we have here in the quart-size pots, but I think in back we have some other quarts. Patriot, Hannah's Choice, Blue Crop, Gummies. We have, those are sold. We have one Carmine out here, but I think it is time to bring all of the other little guys that size out. And then we will have a ton of Carmine and Sweet Scarlet clones, which is awesome. Those are tier 2. So those are $18 in that size. The seedlings are just tier 1. And until we get these potted up, which hopefully will be soon actually, those are just $5 in the little 3-inch pots. Phillips High Bush Cranberry in gallons, and just one little tiny guy left in a quart there. Those others are Mackenzie Aronia. Lots of Aronia still. Mackenzie, Nero, Viking. I think we have some in all sizes of those. Down here, we've got a lot of nice trifoliate oranges, mostly in quart pots. We have some sad little guys in 3-inch pots. Some figs. We have Latarula in a 2-gallon. Improved Celeste, Magnolia, Brooklyn White, Violette Dauphine, Round de Bordeaux, Violette de Bordeaux, Syrian Dark, Chicago Hardy, Latarula, Malta Black, and Abu George. And we do have more of those that will be ready to come out next week, I believe. Kentucky coffee trees in 2-gallon pots, and a couple left in 1-gallon pots. One nice thornless honey locust there in a 2-gallon pot. One black locust. Some red bud in quarts and gallons. Heart nuts are in the process of being potted up from those quart-sized pots into gallons. But we have lots of nice heart nuts. 3 wild pecan seedlings left. One little Amorpha fruticosa in a quart pot. Oh, actually, it's not so little. It's just a little sprout there. A bunch of chestnut trees, some hybrids, a few small pure Americans that, still have a good chance of getting blight. Lots of Chinese chestnuts, some chinkapins, various other crazy chestnut seedlings that you'll have to ask Darren about. Some new hazelnut sprouts that I don't know what they are. I'll have to ask Darren what those are. Eastern hazelnuts, that's our native hazelnut. Just a couple hybrid hazelnuts left. Down here, the peaches. We still have a nice selection of Reliance on both semi-dwarf and dwarf fruit stock. Raritan Rose and Reliance in the little quart-size pots there. Harrow Diamond in both semi-dwarf and dwarf. Madison, maybe just on the dwarf fruit stock left. Raritan Rose on semi-dwarf and dwarf. The Siberian Sea Wild White Peaches in quart pots. Now all those little 3-inch pots had to be potted up. Javid's Iranian Almond, the hardy almond that we have in both full size and semi-dwarf. A few Shinseki pears in gallon pots. And persimmons. They're looking really nice. We have Proc, lots of nice Proc. There's some Rosa Yonka, 100-46. Makusu, Mount Roman Kosh. Suzukas, F90 Fruiting Male, a Myers Seedless, one Ennis Seedless, one Osage, some nice Autumn 2. Those are also Autumn 2. DC Moneymaker, one Nikita's Gift, 2 Nikita's Gift left. Geneva Long, Cassandra, that one's not looking great, but I think it'll come out of it. Some H63A. I think that's it for persimmons. Japanese flowering quinces in quart pots and 2 gallons, as well as gallons. We have one each of, we've stopped carrying very many plums, but we do have one AU Rosa and one Methley. And then we've got some blackthorn. That one's not looking very good. Blackthorn is also called slow plum. Apples, Molly's Delicious. These here are all the dwarf apples. One Enterprise, Molly's Delicious, Williams Pride, Pristine, Liberty, Red Free, and then we're into the semi-dwarf apples. Pristine, Enterprise, Arkansas Black, lots of Arkansas Black, Geneva Crab, Williams Pride, more Pristine, Red Free, Molly's Delicious, and lots of Liberty. Okay, and down here, I really need to weed eat up here. Can't see the names of a lot of the pears. We've got Sunrise, Red Claps, Honey Sweet, more Honey Sweet, Korean Giant, Bosque, Shenandoah, Potomac, and Magnus, it looks like. And then a bunch of nice Reliance peaches in 2-gallon pots. I believe most or all of those are Reliance on semi-dwarf fruit stock. All right, then we've got a Cornelian cherry seedling. What else do we have back here? I think that's another Cornelian cherry. Oh, no, that's a chestnut. That's a chain. It's all mixed up. The leaves at the top. Royal Medlar. Looks like there's a sumac. orange basket willow, some bamboo, lots of nice ginkgos, including a chi-chi seedling, Salem lady female ginkgo, uh, tubifolia male ginkgo, jade butterfly male ginkgo, and gold spire male ginkgo. Oh, there's I think a Methley plum MT. I have to double check that actually. Some red free apples, Molly's Delicious apples, some random pears in the wrong spot. All right, down here, the water plants. There is, I believe, one of the native white fragrant water lilies coming up there. We are out of the pink, and the lotus haven't come up yet. We have some nice corkscrew rush, soft stem bulrush. Oh, there's a little duck potato, Sagittaria. Some variegated sweet flag, regular American sweet flag. The lizard tail is coming up from the underside of those pots. Lots of duck potato finally coming up in these pots. Sorry, it's a little bit weedy. So that's the broadleaf arrowhead duck potato, Sagittaria latifolia. Some soft rush, more variegated sweet flag, more soft stem bulrush, some of the pink spiderwort. There is a marshmallow coming up in this one pink spiderwort. It's a twofer. Lots of nice sochan, some glade mallow, swamp milkweed, scarlet rose mallow, and obedient plant. Clearance table, yay! We have some Greel biomass willows. One random currant that was sold to us as the wrong thing. We think it's a red currant, but we don't know for sure. Some Marge elderberries, some unnamed black currants in both gallons and 2 gallons. We've got a whole 4-gallon bucket here of some sort of hazels. The tag got lost. They're either beaked hazel or native hazelnuts. So that whole thing, I mean, a 4-gallon pot is normally 42 for tier 1, so it'd be $21 at the clearance for, I don't know how many. We've got at least 20 plants in there. Some more willow. There's a columbine, the native red columbine, and we have just too much of this yucca. So some of the sadder, weedier pots I put on the clearance table here. All right, down here, the pawpaws. We still have a lot of nice pawpaw seedlings. Those are just tier 1, so $5 in the little 3-inch pots. You'll want to get those soon because I will be potting those up soon. And then the grafted varieties, we have, these are 26 in the quart pots and 40 in the gallon pots down there. So we have lots of Atwood still, Layman's Delight, Chappelle, Mango, Tropical Treat, Jerry's Big Girl, Alhorn White Flesh, Halvin's Sidewinder, Overlease, one little Yuri Russian, one DC Norma, KY Champion, Summer Delight, Pina Colada, Sunsprout, IXL. I think that's it. And then mulberries, we are sold out of the Girardi. Sorry. Korean Kakuso we have in the little quarts, as well as a 2-gallon and the gallons. Collier, 1 quart left and a bunch of nice gallons. Italian in a quart and a gallon. Violos Lavender in quarts. Illinois Everbearing in quarts and gallons. And then our native red mulberries. The ones marked BB seedling or local seed source seedling are from our own trees that have been tested to be actually red mulberries genetically. I can't promise anything about. We have gotten some other quote unquote red mulberries in as root stock, and some of them definitely are not. I think that these are here. Um, but the only ones that I can speak to for sure are the ones marked BB seedling or LSS seedling. But at any rate, got some gallons and 2 gallons of those. Gooseberries we have in quart pots, Pixwell and Sabine in gallon pots, Amish. And then we have a few nice Crandall American clove currants in quart pots. Those are tier 2. That shouldn't say tier 1 there. Lewis R. black currant in 2 gallons and quarts. Tybin black currant in 2 gallons and 1 gallon. Nancy May black currant in gallons. Unnamed black currant in quarts and gallons and 2 gallons over there on the clearance table. Just a few Gloire de Sablon pink currants. Oh, and there's just a few of the Minaj Merieux black currant in quart size. All right, up here we have some bamboo, yellow groove bamboo, as well as our native river cane. Greel basket willow, or actually biomass willow, and some dappled willow. Some orange basket willow in gallons, more dappled willow. Some nice flowering dogwoods in gallons. There's 1 2-gallon pot and some quarts of that. Red osier dogwood in quarts. Silky dogwood in quarts and gallons. The cornelian cherries, we have some seedlings that are tier 1 in quart pots and gallon pots. And then we do have some nice grafted cornelian cherries and Cornus Cusa. And these have gotten all out of order since we repotted them. But we have some Julian Cornus Cusa. There's 1, 2. Pioneer, Cornus Moss, cornelian cherry. Let's see, that one is a big apple, Cornus Cusa, Asian dogwood. And, oh yeah, Pioneer, more Pioneer in the quart pots. So these grafted dogwoods are tier 3, so those are 26 in the quart pots and 40 in the gallon pots. And I think there are, what else do we have back here? Red Dawn, Kazanalak, and more Pioneer, more Pioneer. Thought we had a safer, but that might have sold. Okay, seedless Che, lots of nice seedless Che in quarts, gallons, and 2 gallons. Some other varieties, Chulri and California Dreaming in gallons and 2 gallons, and 2 male Che, both in 4-gallon pots. The muscadines, we're low on them out here on the table, but I am ready to bring the small ones in from the back. But we have a couple nice big Darlene in 2-gallon pots, and one Darlene in a quart here. The regular bunch grapes, Arundel, red wine grape, lots of those in quarts. A couple Concords left, some seedless Tom Cord and Einset, some Ives in quarts and a gallon, Geneva red wine grape in quarts, Vanessa seedless red table grape in a quart, some Concord in 2-gallon pots, a Buffalo, and a Steuben. There on this side, we have some LSU ground nuts and some wild ground nuts, some Nora sunchokes. We do have some Supernova and smooth red sunchokes that need to come out here. Lots of nice prickly pear. This is the hardy one that's hardy here. These starts are from one that's growing out by our driveway. Skirret in quart pots. Kiwis. Again, we have more of these to come out now. But here we have Geneva 3 and 55 female kiwis in gallons. Some males in 2-gallon pots. The native coral honeysuckle in quarts. Improved maypop seedlings in quarts. Orange trumpet vine in quarts. Some seedling magnolia vines in quarts. Jujubes, we're really excited to have some nice own root, cloned on their own root jujubes here. Those are tier 3, but we have tiger tooth on its own roots, GA 866, a lot of those. We did have a couple other varieties, but I think they might have sold. Yes, they did. You do need 2 different varieties for pollination on those, so you've got tiger tooth and GA 866. That's your options. The Gold Spire ginkgos in quarts and gallons. Here on the herb table, we have some blue cohosh, some black cohosh, bellwort, smooth Solomon seal, celandine poppy, dwarf crested iris, sensitive fern, ostrich fern, lots of golden seal, some May apples, blue spiderwort, woodland stonecrop that's blooming right now. It's sort of pretty. Virginia bluebells, some variegated Myoga ginger, some female spice bush, finally starting to leaf out. I don't know why those have been so slow to leaf, but we do also have some nicer looking new clones of those in the back that are ready to go. Swamp milkweed, just a couple Kentucky kernel mint, some clove scented dianthus that's about ready to bloom, one little old fashioned bee balm there, a couple rue, some cat mint and catnip, wild bergamot and bee balm, compact oregano, Aurum gold creeping oregano, Zorba red oregano, topaz, St. John's wort, lots of nice yuccas in quarts and gallons. Some ornamental clover, the ruby ripple clover and blood moon clover, and also some seedlings of dragon's blood clover. The pink bush clover, salmon dare, and pink fountains. Just a couple Roman chamomile left. Some nice field pussy toes. They've just finished flowering and gone to seed. Sweetgrass, hyssop, Himalayan silver mint. One thing sorry, excuse me, 1 thing of oregano mint, some Chinese leaf celery, big leaf mountain mint, Sochan, Virginia mountain mint, and Crispin fernleaf tansy, Labrador violets, some wild white yarrow, some sedum, perennial sorrel, more of that Crispin fernleaf tansy, wild ginger, Rubus odorata, the purple flowering native raspberry that doesn't really fruit significantly. American beautyberry, both in quarts and gallons. Witch hazel, both the Vernalis and Virginia witch hazel. Ramps, some little tiny guys in 3-inch pots and some bigger ones in quarts. The ramps are about to go dormant for the season, which is actually a pretty good time to transplant them. Okay, so this is all stuff from the back that needs to get out on the tables. We have some nice muscadines here. Summit, Darlene, 55 female kiwis, Anna Nasnaya, female hardy kiwis, some sweet scarlet. Silly things are actually fruiting. So lots of nice carmine. Those are all gummies. Sorry. Some more muscadines back there. Janet, Summit. More sweet scarlet gummies. Some Svetlana Haskaps, honeyberries. More carmine gummies. Anna Nasnaya, female hardy kiwi. Cinderella Haskap honeyberries in gallons and quarts. Some male hardy kiwis in quarts. Smooth red sunchokes in quarts. Acai, lots of nice acai kiwis. That's a self-fertile one in quarts. Dumbarton Oaks kiwis, pollinizer Haskap honeyberries. Check 17 Haskap honeyberries. Sunchokes, the supernova, some male spice bush and female spice bush. Those are tier 2 because they are not seedlings, they're cuttings, so they're clones of known male and female spice bush. More acai kiwis, some Fairchild male kiwis, more acai, some Changbai mountain female kiwis, and Oppets male kiwis, Ken's red female kiwis in gallons, Jules Nanking bush cherry. These are all, we have a bunch of nice white bush cherries. Ian, Jules, and Gabe, and then a bunch of Cherapoogie, which is a red cloned Nanking bush cherry. All of these figs are not quite ready to go yet. I'd like them to have another week in these pots. Some more nice carmine gummies, more figs, some more Georgia red raspberries and triple crown raspberries, and there are a couple, clematis there, and some more kiwis, and some more, I think those are Pixwell gooseberries. I can't see the tag. More kiwis, Oppets male kiwis, some more sweet scarlet gummies, more GA86 jujubes, improved Maypop cuttings, clones, more sweet scarlet gummies. Oh, there we go. We've got some Carlos muscadines. So those are the ones that you need to pollinate all of the female varieties. We have like 6 of those. I wish we had more because we need one for every female. Well, you don't need one for every female, but for us to sell them, we do. You need one for every, like, I don't know, 50 feet or something, maybe at the most. All right, and here we have a bunch of stuff that is not, most of this is, some of this is not ready to go yet. Like all of these figs, like I said, I want those to have another week before they go out. There are a few little bush cherry seedlings in there. Some seedlings of Wang Bo Gumi, which is a variety that we're really excited about, even bigger than Carbine. Some nice Haskap honeyberries that need another week probably. Blizzard and Beast. Now these Boreal Beauty Haskaps are ready to go. Some more wild white peaches. More figs. Gabe Nanking cherries. Oh, here are the rest of those blueberries. And those are ready to go. We have Polaris. We are trying some new varieties this year. We're trying two Southern Rabbit Eye blueberries, which we're really excited about, which we think will do well in our area now. They should be able to take Zone 6. Now that we're more solidly Zone 6B, they should do great here, and are more vigorous than the Northern High Bush. So we have Powder Blue and Columbus, which I don't see, but it's here somewhere. And then the High Bush blueberries, actually no, Polaris is a Northern Half High. Some nice blue crop back there, more powder blue. More of the Boreal Beast Haskap honeyberries. More blue crop, Northern High Bush blueberries. There's the Columbus Rabbit Eye blueberry. What else? Oh, and this is exciting. These are hazelnuts. These are cloned hazelnuts. So you can finally have known pollinators. These were cloned from stooling beds. So we have Sacagawea, Doris, Tonda di Gifoni, McDonald. I think that's it. And those were just dug up. They will not be ready to go for about 3 weeks. This senna could probably go out, and there's some little yellow wood that, no, those aren't ready to go out yet. And some eastern red columbine, some more Morris rubra seedlings, the native red mulberry in quart pots. Those are from our own trees. And those are winter cuttings that aren't anywhere near ready to go. I think that's it. All right.